The head of growth at Ethena. Ethena is like the fastest growing USD denominated asset right now. Prior to that, you were at Lido. DeFi expansionist is what you call your role, right? We'll talk more about that. Prior to that, you were the head of risk at Euler. All these things aside, right? Who is Seraphim and like what's his story?
Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Well, there's many angles to this person.
Yeah.
Very humble person that, no, not humble at all. I mean, I always kind of liked the idea of freedom and not being told what to do. And when I found out about crypto, I was just like, it was just a massive fuck you to everyone. That was the idea initially. And then I realized, oh, this is actually kind of fun. And lots of cool people thinking in a similar way. So I was just attracted to this freedom vibe. And eventually I just started doing deals here and there, helping projects out. I found out I'm pretty good at this stuff, much better than trading. And I just, I like to party. I like to meet good people. I like to make good friends.
Good.
I'm open to fucking anything. I'm one of the most open-minded people you met, probably, which gets me in trouble sometimes, but it's, it's fine.
Where did you grow up? Like, how was growing up like?
Yeah, so I grew up in, not to dox myself too much, I grew up in Eastern Europe, so my she's Russian.
All right.
Got Greek and Jewish stuff going on there. And yeah, I grew up in like a classic post-Soviet country vibe, so I learned the quick way that governments suck, regulations suck. If you trust the government, you shouldn't. Inflation's a bitch. So all that stuff kind of led me to believe that there's something out there that we have to embrace that's global, doesn't have country risk as well. If you build in Eastern Europe, you're going to get fucked. Governments or gangsters, they'll take your money away.
Right.
It works in the same way everywhere.
Right.
It's very, very kind of apparent
right.
in Eastern Europe. So that inspired me when I was a kid, and I left and I went to travel around the world. And
prior to crypto, you were like a trader at Goldman Sachs, right?
Yeah.
So you were literally like a TradFi bro who turned into a crypto bro.
Yeah.
Were you always like interested in finance?
Yeah, I like stocks and bonds and all that shit somehow. It is the Jewish part of me, maybe. I don't know what it is, but like I always felt like I like money.
Right.
I like yields.
Right.
So
yeah, no shit, you like yields.
I love yield. It's great.
Yeah. And how did crypto happen for you?
It was random. It was during COVID. I was trading. It was my first job out of college. You know,
Right.
I kind of hated it. It was really boring. And during COVID, I had 2 screens because we were working from home. I had one screen with like Turkish bonds and whatever. On the other screen, I had Dogecoin perps, 1,000 leverage.
Yeah.
Friday nights, I would just be like, that's what I used to drink. I would just fucking start drinking whiskey, trading, and I was like, hey, this makes more money than that thing.
Yeah.
And I hate my colleagues anyway, so I just quit. That was it. Started punting around.
Right.
And also, yeah. And I think at some point I was like, let's just actually understand the businesses from within.
Which year was this?
I think 2020, 2021, something like that.
Right.
Yeah. And then I was like, yeah, let's just try to understand how these crypto ventures work from the inside, because I'm just like reading stuff on Twitter. I don't actually know what's going on.
Right.
And I reached out to a few VCs. I reached out to Paradigm, and they were like, hey, we've got a couple of projects which might need your skill set.
Right.
So they put me in touch with Euler, which was a lending protocol at the time.
Right.
And I just started doing some risk stuff, like markets risks, like kind of what Chaos Labs and Gauntlet are doing for Aave. Like what's collateral, what interest rates you have, what OTVs you got, because I had the trading background. And when I was done with that, I was like, actually, I'm pretty good at business. I'm good at making deals and finding money, TVL. Like I think during my crypto professional career, I raised about $500 million in TVL alone, pretty much. So I kind of like TVL and money, and I know where to put it.
Right.
You know, the best thing was when like everyone got diverted and all my meetings on the next day were cancelled pretty much. So I was like, this is fucking great, because I'm going to the beach. I just chill there till 3 p.m. I have no shame, zero.
And that was actually true. I think you tweeted as well, right? Like the next day, literally people were just like sending messages, oh, I've got like
I'm busy, something urgent came up. Bullshit, I know it. I've seen you there.
Yeah, literally everyone was like getting like shit-faced there. I won't take anyone's name, but like I had to record someone's podcast, and even this guy's like, oh, actually, like I have some urgent work right now. Like, shut the fuck up.
Of course you do. Urgent workout.
You survived another season of Dubai for you.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Survival is not the name. I'm fine.
Yeah.
You guys are drinking all night. I'm fine. I quit drinking 3 years ago. I'm all right.
I recently learned that like, you've quit drinking. You're like really big on just like staying fit and everything. And from your Twitter, someone would think that you're like real DJ at heart.
Yeah, people think I do coke and drugs.
Yeah.
I literally, I'm like the healthiest guy in crypto.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that, but I quit like everything 3 years ago, so I'm super clean.
Yeah. And like every time you come to Dubai, like something happens, right? Like Dubai is cursed for you, right? The first time you came, FTX blew up, and then Euler hack happened, right? And then CZ money laundering case on him, and now it was like a fucking like biblical flood to wipe out the entire industry.
I don't know what it is, but I'm in Dubai short everything. It seems to work. Like, you know, like the people have these weird like things where if the moon tides and grain trading, whatever. Like if I'm in Dubai, just fucking short everything.
Right.
Just to summarize, first time I went to Dubai, FTX blows up. Okay, that was pretty sad. I went to the boxing match, the fight night.
Yeah.
People were literally fighting for their lives. Everybody lost their money. Okay, fair enough. Second time I go there, I'm going to turn this bitch around. And then I go in there, and it was during the USDC depeg. That was on Sunday. So I'm very smart. I swapped into Tether.
Yeah.
Brilliant, right? I avoided disaster. Next day, this project I helped grow, fucking lost $200 million in the hack. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I mean, they got the money back in the end. It's fine. But I was like, okay, I get the message. Third time I go there, I went there to just watch my friend Pat in the fight club. They're in the fight night, you know. CZ almost went to jail, which is not too bad. So I was like, we're going to turn this around.
Yeah.
And this time, it's the worst fucking flood in 30 years. And I'm like, what is going on? There is something here.
Every time I meet someone who's not based in Dubai, I try to Dubai pill them. But for the greater good of our industry, I'll like let you go.
Just tell them, don't. Yeah, I'm coming in July. Hide away.
Oh my God, fingers crossed, brother.
Go far away to Bali or something.